Repeated. Believe it or not, we use a wireless internet connection, LTE, sat in the sun and overheated. Trying to get the stream back up and going properly. I do believe it still is. Beautiful kick towards and out of the goalpost at the end of the field. And with that, we're going to take a moment to hear from some of our sponsors. We're going to hear from Little Sprout Steak.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the director at Little Sprouts. Little Sprouts has been a real great community. It's very family friendly. It feels like a big family to me, and being the new director here, I felt very welcomed into the family. I like the smaller family. Everybody knows everybody, and you all get to know everybody in the center, and we do family activities and much of a family atmosphere.
We are back on our backup connection, so I do apologize if it lags. It's not the greatest connection today, but we are still live and we are still trying to get out there for you guys. 6 minutes and 40 seconds left. Second down, 10 yards to go in the fourth quarter. Sabercats with the ball. It's because it runs over the network, and when the phone dies, the network goes down. So you're going to have to close it and restart it again. Roughriders to the ball. Apologize for that. And still experiencing some technical issues that we are attempting to remedy. Internet connection has gone down here. We are on a backup internet connection. Oh, great. Thank you to those who found the stream again. I do apologize for all the issues that we are experiencing. It's been a long day, a long stream, a long broadcast, and we don't have the luxuries of sitting outside in the air-conditioned areas. Challenges that you have to overcome when you're broadcasting in a small town. Sabercats intercept the ball and run through and ultimately get taken down at the 15-yard line. Again, we do thank you for finding the stream again. We do apologize. Sometimes when the internet goes down for long enough, YouTube decides that we are a new stream in a new location. And I guarantee you that this is still the same stream, still the same live broadcast, still the same everything. Okay. So if you know anybody that's now looking for the game, please let them know where to find it. Same name, same location, same channel, same everything. Sabercats run through with the ball and are down at the 20-yard line. He was still 6-6 at 5 minutes. Ball is down at the 20-yard line. 9 yards to go. Gained a yard. Again, I'm going to thank everyone for finding this stream again. We do apologize for the issues that we're having. It's hot out. We don't have air conditioning or anything, so some of our equipment can overheat, and it did overheat. If it can overheat, it will overheat on these hot days. Well, I should say hot for Wisconsin. Probably not very hot. If it's live, don't worry about it. Ball is down on 4th down on 4 yards to go. Get a new ball to play with here. Timeout. And on that timeout, we're going to take a moment to hear from some of our sponsors. And I do believe it is time to hear from our friends at Grassland Dairy.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
If you have a fear of overpaying, you have FOOP. But don't worry, switch to US Cellular and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G, plus no activation fees. So you can stream, capture, and post without FOOP. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G at US Cellular. Choose fair.
Northside Computers is Marshfield's US Cellular.
And we're back here at Kroll Field, Marshfield. We're going to kick it off into the field goal. Refs say it's good. Crowd disagrees. Refs do not want to stay for overtime at all. Refs did not want to stay. So the audience, as it fell short, I don't see much argument from anyone else, though, on the field. And ultimately, it's their opinions who matter. Know very little about football. My brother played football in high school, and that's about all I know. It's about where he's varsity athlete. Broke a couple school records. Nick Hoheisel, for those of you who are looking around. Buddy, can you go the other way, please? You can't get through here, sorry. Woo. And that's most likely going to be our final score here. Hopefully I'm wrong. Sabercats with the kickoff. Off into the end zone. Roughriders run through the Sabercat defense, and they're going to keep on going. He's going to go, and he's taken down on the 30-yard line. Roughriders showing them how to run, showing them how to get it done. Roughriders are not happy with the score.
That's against Marshfield Bandits, though. That's not much for free. You don't get it.
I guess wait for it to show up. Hope it does. I don't know where it is, but any errors that may come of it, but it's ultimately better for the viewer. So you should be able to go back to video out and click NDI again. You might have to re-add the source and apply. Yeah, you will. So click. Oh, no, you're good. By the looks of it, yep. So thank you for your patience of coming back off to our primary signal, our better signal, our stronger signal, and hopefully we'll have less glitches in the stream. Again, this is Lucas Holeisel here with Zaleski Sports, Jada Hamblin producing. I do not know football. I am a producer, part-time producer, anyways. It's my position here at Zaleski Sports, but both of our announcers were unavailable for this game, so I decided I would give it a shot. Knowing nothing about football, I came into this. Roughriders with the ball to pass it over to 81, intercepted, but is hit out of the hands. And Sabercats with the ball. Roughriders with the ball. I'm getting tired. It's hot out. Do apologize for that. A minute and 52 seconds left in the game in the fourth quarter. Third down and 20 yards to go. Roughriders going back for the pass and is thrown well out of bounds. Go back to my comment earlier in the game about the passing game on both of these teams. I stand by it. It has improved a little bit over time. Either that or the defensive end. Our defensive line has begun to crumble under the heat. Again, I do apologize for the stream dropping out earlier today.
Back to bus. Head back to Minneapolis.
But I promise you, if you know anybody looking for it, we're in the same spot. You know where to find us. It's ZaleskiSports.com. Roughriders with the ball. Going back for the pass. And is almost intercepted. But again, the Sabercats prove enough to catch a ball. We've seen that from them this entire game, and I hate to say it, and I hate to be rude about it,
Game's over, you can tell 'em.
but it's mostly the truth. I think most of the passes here to the Sabercats, interceptions or not, have ended up in, well, not in their hands, on the ground or around. And the same can be said for the Roughriders, honestly. The Roughriders haven't been able to complete a whole lot of passes either. A lot have ended up into the ground. We had the mistake earlier in the game where the Rough Rider player decided that he, instead of getting sacked, would try to get the ball out there and ended up giving it away. So my notes as a inexperienced football broadcaster and fan would be to practice your passing game a little bit. Sabercats with the ball, passed down, passed off, and it's going to try to make it through the defensive line, and is going to plow through, but is ultimately taken down behind or at the line of scrimmage. And it does look like we have an injured player on the field. And with that injury, we're going to hear back from our sponsors at Taqueria.
Taqueria El Sol sirve la comida mexicana más auténtica en Wisconsin Central. Taqueria El Sol está en Marshfield, en Avenida South Central y calle 17. Está abierta cada día. Taqueria El Sol prepara salsa y guacamole cada día. Y tiene un menú con muchas recetas familiares de México.
Taqueria El Sol tiene una tienda de comestibles también. Se venden comidas mexicanas secas, refrigeradas y congeladas para ayudar.
It looks like our hot Wisconsin day is starting to come to an end as the sun gets just above the trees. 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock rock. 1 minute 31 seconds left in the game. 6-9 Sabercats. 2, second down, 8 yards to go. Sabercats with the ball, run to the left side of the field, and are ultimately taken down with a positive play. Gaining a few yards. Gaining 7 yards. Third down, 1 yard to go. You can see the shadows begin to draw out on our players here as the sun sets in this beautiful Wisconsin field. Here at Crawl Athletic Field, home of the Columbus Dons. Sabercats taken down just behind the line of scrimmage. Move to the 4th down. And thank you to the viewers who found this video. We're glad to have you. Do apologize for the stream dropping out and recreating. Our main internet source overheated. It was plugged in. It was charging. I promise it did not. Well, it did die, but it died of heat. It was in the shade, too. It was in the shade. Again, we will be out here again for the CAFL at this field here in Marshfield, Wisconsin. If you're around the Marshfield area and are interested in stopping by, there's plenty of space. Bring a chair. 6 feet apart is recommended, but no longer enforced. But it is recommended. So there's 240 yards plus the width of the field for you to sit at and enjoy the game. Sabercats kick the ball well into the 20 and 30 yard line. 35 yard line is the place it will rest. It does look like we've had a timeout. I must have missed that. We'll just stay here. And I wouldn't say it's a particularly hot day, but the humidity is high. Again, you can catch the that's what makes it feel hot is the humidity. It's not really about the dry heat so much as the humid heat. With dry heat you can hide in the shadows. Humid heat you don't have too much of an option. Again, you can catch the highlights of the Marshfield Bandits game later on tonight on Facebook or on ZaleskiSports.com. Yeah. Marshfield Bandits versus the Grizzlies. Was a grisly game indeed. Roughriders come through. Roughriders were out of bounds there. Decided he didn't want to play anymore. Roughriders are not happy with the referee's decision, but the decision was right. Roughriders go back with the ball, try to get it off, but are taken down, and the Sabercats pick it up. Sabercats decide to attempt a run into the end zone, and a flag is flown. Thrown. It's a flag. So isn't it both? Don't know what the flag's on. Holding. Sabercats. 6-9 Sabercats. 22 seconds left to go. That will most likely be our ending score unless a miracle is pulled off, which does happen. You'll hear back from us again next Saturday. And you can always catch the highlights of the Marshfield Bandits versus the Minnesota Grizzlies game later on ZaleskiSports.com or Zaleski Sports Facebook page. Sabercats with the ball. 6-9. 22 seconds left in the game. Second down. Sabercats kneel, and that will be the end of the game. ultimate score 6 Roughriders, 9 Sabercats. Thank you for tuning in here on Zaleski Sports. Catch the highlights of the Marshfield Bandits versus the Minnesota Grizzlies game after on ZaleskiSports.com or Zaleski Sports Facebook page. Thank you for tuning in. Give our sponsors a note thanking them for coming by. If you are one of our viewers over in Minnesota, check out the Nasonville Dairy online store and maybe pick up some cheese curds or something, or even Grassland Dairy. You've probably had some of their products before you might not know it, but Nasonville Dairy definitely has some good cheeses over there. If you want to know what real cheese tastes like for those of you in the Minnesota, the land of the lakes. Thank you again for tuning in, and that will be it for us here in Marshfield, Wisconsin. This has been Lucas